Hi everybody, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Welcome to day 12 of our 31-day meditation challenge. I can't believe it's already day 12. This month has passed by so quickly, and I don't know how I got messed up in my numbers of the dates. I know that we missed a couple days, but I think I added too many days there. So anyway, I'm really happy that we're on day 12, and it really helps us move on because I kept thinking it keeps being day 8. I think I'm adding the same number to the meditation. So in any case, I'm really happy to be here with you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm sorry for the late feed today. I tried to make it early, but it was an extremely busy day today. I had 4 clients today, and it was just back to back to back and in meetings in between. And I had to be on the phone on hold for a technical issue that I'm dealing with. If there's any techies out there that know how to work with Zoom and OBS, which is a streaming software, please get in touch with me and see if you can help me out, because I have an issue with those and I really need it for tomorrow's live. So I would really appreciate it if anybody could reach out to me. Anyway, aside from that, today's meditation is really, really important, and today's work that we're going to be focusing on is absolutely key to working on the highest level, moving through energy, moving through this work. Excuse me. Welcome to our daily meditation. So today we're going to get really in the thick of things. I do teach how to do this meditation, and everything I'm talking about, I train people to activate in themselves. Of course, my healing sessions, I'm not a healer. I am here to hold space for you to learn how to heal yourself. That's my goal. And so everything I teach, everything I put out there is for you to understand yourself and the world around you, how it functions, how we interact with the world around us, so we can begin to do some really deep healing. And that's what's important to me in my mission here, to provide you with as much information so that you, when you go into the depths of yourself, you understand how to navigate what you are encountering, from the layers that keep coming up. And again, your journey, everyone's journey is going to be different and unique, but this is a wonderful way to begin to learn and identify the common aspects of the architecture of our multidimensional body. Hey everyone, welcome, all my love. So today I'm going to be talking about running energy. The kind of meditation that I teach and I work with is based specifically on helping the soul move through this human experience as elegantly, as consciously, as with as much awareness as possible. So the kind of work that we're going to be doing, it's not just regular meditation what I teach, okay? It is not just meditation. This is really heavy advanced energy work to help you move through. And so the techniques that I'm teaching, some of them are ancient techniques, and some of them, it's a combination of the new awareness that we have of our bodies and of our system here in our reality. Over the years, I mean, starting in the 50s and 60s and 70s, spirituality has changed so much as a result of influence of agendas and things that maybe weaponize spirituality sometimes, and we'll talk about that some other time, and create a lot of confusion and disconnect. But the biggest aspect of the disconnect with ourselves and our body is the fact that we are not spending enough time to really get into the inner layers of our mind and our emotions in our body. So of course everything is in our hands. All the answers to the universe is within us. So we have to take the time to go inside and to navigate and learn and spend quiet time and become familiar with our emotions, our body, how we process emotions, how we heal. All of that is within us, so it's just a matter of us taking the time to do it. So today I'm going to talk to you about running energy. Okay, running energy is basically utilizing your body as a conduit of energy so that we can begin to move any kind of fragmentation, any kind of blockages in the energetic body out of the body. That's the whole point of this kind of meditation. And it's a very powerful meditation. So we have to learn how to really access and activate our intuitive self, so that when we are moving this energy through the body, we're also moving all the blockages that we're finding in our energetic space. So I'm gonna read. This is something that we typed up as a result of some classes that I took as well in my shamanic training, pranic energy healing, quantum energy healing. So this is kind of like a summary of all the main points on meditation with energy work and what we need to do and how to interact with them. So I'm just going to read this. So people often think that running energy will be like other meditations that quiet the mind, that bring calm, balance, and create a great experience of being in the moment. That would be true for meditations that are from a slow or a middle path that are found in all spiritual traditions. Running energy, however, does more than just bring you into the present moment. Running energy comes from the fast path and is designed to move you ahead rapidly as a spirit in your growth, consciousness, and awareness, and it'll affect your life. It will change. Literally, your life will change. It's a safe meditation, but it will affect you physically and move you ahead rapidly in your awareness and abilities as a spirit. Why? Why is it going to move you in those awareness? Because we're moving actively, consciously, blockages that are in the multidimensional body, which basically in layman terms means that you are becoming aware of the thought forms that no longer serve you, and you're moving them out. Okay, so you're really actively moving. That's what all my meditations are about, and the purpose of them is for you to become aware of the dialogue between the physical and the non-physical in the body. So this can be experienced as uncomfortable because you are consciously changing your space by moving old experiences out of your body or aura that have been limiting you as a spirit, whether you are conscious of them or not. In most cases, you will not experience anything other than feeling of well-being, spaciousness, and joy. However, you may occasionally experience a change physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritual, where you feel uncomfortable, irritable, and sometimes even sick. So sometimes you can feel, heavy after you do some of this energy work. And this is because when you're running energy or consciously moving life force through your space, you're not only moving out energies that are from your daily life, you're moving out pictures, programs, karma. You're moving all of this stuff out of your energetic space. And these are things that dictate your life. And so it will affect you. It'll affect you when you start to move this kind of karma and blockages out of the space. Okay, so that's something that we have to be aware of. This can be from the attachment or the repulsion of the awareness of these things, okay? So this kind of brings me to the topic of, spirituality. We always think that it's like sunshines and rainbows, but in reality, the spiritual path, it's a bumpy ride. It's a bumpy ride because we are faced with looking at sometimes the darkest aspects of ourselves, and that sometimes can be pretty uncomfortable. Right? It's uncomfortable to process it. Sometimes it's difficult for us to accept things that we've done in our past, become aware of things that we're in denial of. Sometimes we don't know that we're in denial of these things. And so when we dive deep into the memories, sometimes very painful memories of experiences that caused us a lot of trauma in our life, it's really hard for us to face sometimes the truth. Also, the resistance that occurs as a result of recognition of these programs sometimes is really big kind of blockage and a big resistance that we experience, because some of us have been traumatized, maybe even heavily abused by our partners, family members, the people that we thought would be our protectors sometimes have put us in situations that make us feel so vulnerable and helpless. And any of these kinds of experiences that are a result of trauma have caused a tremendous amount of programming of resentment and pain. And again, this kind of programming, even though you feel that you've worked with it a lot over time, maybe over the past years, if it it continues to trigger emotions in you when somebody says something or does something, it means that it's still very much in your energetic space. And so this is where we begin to become aware of how these programs really are designing, forming, and really changing the way we are and how we're interacting with one another in the world around us. So we need to, when we move those out, it's going to be a process and it's going to be layers. So that journey isn't always so simple. It's not so easy. And sometimes there's a lot of heavy emotion involved. So that's when we have to utilize the tools when we're running through this kind of heavy meditation work to begin to move gently in a compassionate way through all of these kinds of programs and blockages. Okay, so what happens when it's really difficult, with all of these irritable things that cause us sometimes sickness after meditation? It's because when we're running energy or consciously moving life force through our body, you're not only moving these energies that are from your daily life, but karma, even from childhood. And a lot of times they're in spaces where we're hiding it or suppressing it, or don't want to be aware, like I was mentioning just now. So you hide it so long you don't run into it, or you are not affected by it. And wait until the very last moment until you have to live it out. Okay, so these are cyclical programs and patterns that eventually, if you don't address them and work with them, they will come up in your life. And I talk a lot about that. So in your life, you are, so hold on, let me come back to that. You are moving a picture, a program, a karma that you've been hiding. So you hide it so you don't have to run into it or be affected, and then you wait till the last minute. Living this way allows your karma to dictate your life, so you are at the effect of it. So this can be from attachment or repulsion. It doesn't matter. It keeps you from living with your true awareness or having your abilities. By running your energy, you aren't just trying to unveil that karma, but to move it out of your space completely, so you can move into awareness and purpose. Different programs. Let's talk about the different programs. Different programs, pictures, karma will affect people in different ways. One program might make you feel irritable. Another program might make you feel like throwing up. Another might make you feel like you're getting the flu. Okay? Another might make you feel disoriented. The idea is just to be aware that you're moving through a growing process and it's affecting you. Okay, so in this system, you don't have to look at or identify what it is or where it's coming from. All you have to do is know that an experience or picture is being exposed and kicked out. It is making you feel bad, horrible, lonely, irritable, vulnerable, disoriented, or even ill. Sometimes we feel even ill. You must recognize it will affect you physically. It's not going to harm you, but it will affect you physically. So you must learn to become aware of this, or you will end up attacking or blaming others when it's a process that is a cause, that is the cause. Without moving it, you will affect the way that the physical world is affecting you. So for example, there may be a certain type of person that might irritate you, and all day long you will run into that type of person. You might find that you run into problems with mechanical things all day long. In other words, while you are trying to kick that particular program or energy out of your space, you will run into that particular energy and program in the world outside of you. The source of this issue can be a past life, this life, or even just yesterday, okay? It doesn't matter. The idea is to run it through its course, to finish it. If you don't, it will manifest itself in your front doorstep until you face it or kick it out. The value of this is that you gain experience and eliminate the trauma from the root. You are really, really addressing that trauma from the root. If you're disoriented, it may be hard to go to work that day. Some of this work, when we're doing energy work, really will shift us in such a way in any kind of spiritual work that sometimes we don't even, we're dealing with so much emotional junk that's coming up that we don't even feel like engaging anywhere. Sometimes we feel disoriented because we've been moving so much energy out of our space. And so just understand that when you're working in this kind of energy work, you're really moving through these programs, and sometimes it's not so easy, it's not so pretty. Okay, so these are some of the side effects of that. If you're sick, you'll need to go through it, but you'll need to take care of yourself. So you will need to support the body with the right food, minerals, and rest. You have to eat well, sleep well. You could get a healing from someone who knows, somebody or work with me. And so on and so forth. Very good. So that's basically it. I'm putting these points of running energy that I have. This is part of my class when I teach people to train and do exactly what I teach. But I'm going to put that out, and I'm going to put it in my blog so you guys always have reference to it in case that you encounter a day where you're meditating and you're not really feeling so good after your meditation. You can always go back to that and kind of understand what's happening, okay? And this is really important to note, and it's not a lot of people talk about it in spiritual work, but it's really important to note that when we're moving heavy things out of our body, it's not always going to feel like sunshines and rainbows, okay? So it's really important to support yourself in these moments of healing, of really working with this stuff on the deepest level possible. So in today's meditation, I'm going to run you through the running energy, and we're going to take it really slow, step by step. I'm going to show you how to destroy karmic contracts, and we're going to eliminate those contracts from our space in a way that we're going to completely clear and flush out our energetic body. This is the meditation that I invite you to do on a daily basis, okay? Daily basis. The problem with this work is that when you stop doing this kind of beautiful flushing of energy, then, as I mentioned before, you're open, your energetic space is open, or your vibrational frequency can be stuck to manifesting these programs back into your experience, okay? So that's why we have to be working with them and constantly flush them out. Constantly flush them out. It's the awareness of the program that allows us to work with that information. Okay, so if anybody has questions about this, please let me know. I understand that sometimes when we think about meditation, we always want to feel completely happy and empowered. But, when you're getting into the deep nitty-gritty of the work and you're really facing programs that have been stuck in you, running the subconscious mind for a long time, it's a process of healing. And that healing, sometimes we have to open up those wounds and clear out all of that infection and programs that don't serve us in order to really let that heal fully. And that's really what we're doing with the body on the non-physical level. But because all of these systems are interconnected, when we work on the emotional level and on the energetic level, the physical body is always going to feel it, right? We're always going to feel it. So if you guys have any questions, please type them below. I'm going to answer them at the end of this meditation. And let's get started. Okay, we're going to start by inhaling deeply and exhaling. We're going to ground ourselves down to the center of the earth. Visualize grounding cord. And that grounding cord is going to connect right underneath the waist, the hips, the pelvic bone, all the way down to the center of the earth. And I want you to make your grounding cord really nice and thick. A nice solid grounding cord. Make it 10 times wider than the space that you're in right now. Okay, really nice and thick, controlling the emotions, bringing yourself into a balanced state. Inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to become aware of our energetic space. So go ahead and visualize putting your protective circle around your body. Becoming aware of our energy, how far out our energy extends around us. And making sure that we are aware of our body. So where are we not being able to visualize our protection? And making sure that we're completely enclosed in that space. Okay, very good. So now that we are completely protected in our space, go ahead and visualize your bubble really nice and thick around you. And you're going to begin to work with the energetic body now. Ground your space, your home, surrounded in a bubble of light, protecting yourself from anything foreign that doesn't belong in this space. So when you open yourself, you're not attracting anything that doesn't belong in your energetic space. Filling this house with the color gold, so go ahead and fill your space with the color gold as we raise the frequency. Okay, and now we're going to start working with the root chakra. Go ahead and visualize the root chakra at the base of the spine. We're going to close that chakra all the way down to the size of a dime. Inhale deeply and exhale. Inhale deeply. We're going into reading state. Reading state. You're going to go out to the sacral chakra, the orange light underneath the navel. Go ahead and close that chakra all the way down to the size of a dime, disconnecting any imbalance in the sacral chakra. Very good. You're going to go up to the solar plexus in the center core of your body. Go ahead and visualize closing that chakra all the way down to the size of a dime, disconnecting any imbalances in the emotional body. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Very good. Very good. Notice the resistance, any resistance in those first three chakras. We're going to breathe through it. Breathe through it until you know that it's closed. You can visualize zipping it up, buttoning it up, whatever feels real to you. You're controlling the first three chakras. Okay? Very good. You're going to go up now to the heart chakra. You're going to open that chakra as wide as possible, opening the center of unconditional love, of connection. Expand it open, front and back. Use your intuition. Okay, open that center. Activating the higher dimensions of the body, activating your DNA, opening these important aspects of the body. We're going to go up to the throat chakra. Open that chakra as wide as possible, opening the center of connection, communication, the balance of the body, of the yin and the yang, the energies in the body. Open that up. Inhale deeply and exhale. Going up now into the third eye, the center of your forehead. Go ahead and visualize opening that chakra as wide as possible, opening the center of intuition. Inhale deeply, exhale. Opening the centers of intuition, okay? You're now in reading state. You're going to put up your crown chakra. You're going to fill it in with your creative color. Go ahead and visualize the color that you usually utilize for your creative, for your creation self. And if you don't have that color, you're going to visualize a blank white screen. Go ahead and see a color, the first color that comes to mind. You're going to take that color and you're going to put that up into the crown, and we're going to align it with every aspect of our lives. Again, what we're doing here, we are moving our spirit, okay, through this physical experience. We are guiding it. And in order to do that, as consciously aware, we have to be able to direct the life force through these areas of our life, every experience that we have. So we're going to do that in the crown chakra. You're going to visualize a wheel with sections. The first section is your career, your life work, whatever it is that you're doing, the labor that you have, that you focus on in this earth. Go ahead and fill that in with your creative color. Inhale deeply and exhale. The next is going to be abundance. Fill that in. Fill that in with your creative color. Setting the intention, body, mind, and soul, we are in a state of flow. We are in abundance. That's a very important frequency that we have to learn to create in the body as a result of shifting programs, subconscious programs that don't serve us anymore. So that's what we're doing with this intention. The next one is going to be family. Fill that in, setting the intention that all the relationship with our family is in alignment with your highest expression possible. Fill that in. Very good. Holding space for health, wellness, vitality of ourselves and all living organisms here on this planet. The next is going to be our partnerships, our most intimate relationships. Fill that in. Send the intention that we hold space for those relationships to always be managed. We are interacting from the highest, most consciously aware expression of ourselves. The next is going to be love. Fill that in. The relationship with love of ourselves, our understanding of unconditional love. Fill that in. The next is going to be your spirit, the journey of your spirit. Fill that in, setting the intention that you are in alignment with your highest self, with the connection of your highest self. These channels are open, allowing you to channel in whatever it is that you need, your guidance system, the embodiment of that inner knowing. Very good. And finally, your life purpose. Fill that in, setting the intention that you're in alignment with your mission, what you're here to do on this planet as this incredibly powerful expression of infinite consciousness that you are. So go ahead and fill that in. So we want to do this every day, every morning before we leave the house. This is what we want to do. We want to set the intention. We are changing our vibrational signature with our intention. Okay, so filling that in. So now that your crown chakra is moving here, you are activating. We're going to be running our energy. Okay, this is where we become the alchemists of energy in our body. So you're going to visualize from the center of the earth, you're going to pull up a powerful wave of green energy that's going to come rushing up into the body to create a vortex of energy in the body. So go ahead and visualize creating that vortex of energy in the center of your body. Very good. I want you to really feel that rush of green life force energy. Imagine the energy of a forest that's entering your body, just beaming with life, okay? Bring that into the center core of your body, creating a vortex. Inhale deeply and exhale. Very good. Very good. From the universe, from source, I want you to visualize bringing down a powerful wave of gold energy that comes down through the crown of your head, combining with this green earth energy. Visualize it mixing, cleansing, purifying the multidimensional body. So you're going to begin moving it through, and when you feel this space, you're going to really be feeling that energy moving through the body. And this is where we're moving this energy, and it can feel quite powerful the first time you're moving it through the body. So some of you might feel really tired. Some of you might feel sleepy in this process. But please focus, hang in there. It takes training. I've been working in this meditation for over 10 years now. So, it takes some time to let the body understand how to work this energy through it. Okay, some of us, we really don't spend a lot of time on our energetic body or in our hygiene, so we're really stagnant. You know, when we don't do detoxes in the body, we're just holding on to a lot of toxins. So this is what your body is basically trying to process and move through, and that's why it becomes quite exhausting. So just visualize moving that beautiful cosmic energy and earth energy through your body as you cleanse out, okay? Cleanse out. Breathing is really important, and also drinking a lot of water when you're doing this kind of work, okay? Daily. So move that energy through your body. You're going to send 10% of that combination back down to the center of the earth. So go ahead and visualize pushing down green and gold energy back down to the center core of the planet. Inhale and exhale, releasing everything that you're clearing and picking up. You're now going to channel that back down to the center of the earth. And the center of the earth is like a recycling mechanism. It turns death into life, okay? So that's what we're doing. Just like the body recycles, so does earth, okay? Nothing is eliminated. It is always reallocated. So anything that doesn't serve us anymore, we're reallocating that out of our body, and the earth is going to transmute that life force energy, or that lack of life force energy, that stagnant energy, out of the body. Very good, very good. So a lot of you are going to start to feel really like a feeling of being alleviated, clarity, focus, okay? You're now going to go up to the solar plexus again. I want you to take 80% of that combination, and you're going to send it up your spine. Really focus on clearing the spine and the upper levels of the body, the lungs, the throat, the third eye, okay? You're going to push it all out through the crown of your head, coating the outside of your energetic field, and you are basically cleansing the illusion. Our attachments, ties to the physical plane that do not serve us anymore, we clear them out. This is us basically clearing out the matrix and its attachment, our attachment to it, okay? So go ahead and visualize. You're going to surround yourself. The outside of your bubble is completely coated in that green and gold energy. And just visualize that it's filling your room that you're in, your home, and also cleansing and clearing the space in your home, okay? So we're really actively moving this energy through the body. Very good, very good. Now that you're moving that energy up above the crown of your head, you're going to inhale deeply and exhale. With every inhale, you are moving that energy from the core. Every exhale, you're expelling it out of your body. Notice the body become lighter. Notice the body cleansing. Okay? You guys are doing amazing. Good, my loves. Very good. You're going to go back to the solar plexus now. You're going to take that final 10%. You're going to pull it up your spine, down your arms, and from your arms, or just you can visualize that you're from the solar plexus pulling out into your energetic field. You're going to visualize filling the inside of your protective field with this green and gold energy. And it's really going to create like this vortex of energy around you. And you're going to feel it moving around the body, blanketing you in cosmic and earth energy, okay? So go ahead and visualize moving that energy all around your body. You're going to allow it to penetrate into the pores, the flesh, the muscles, the bones, down to the cellular level of your body. And I'm naming out the layers of the physical body so that you can really, in your mind, imagine really working on those layers, working on healing the muscle layer, working on the nervous system, working on the organs, working on the cells of the body, bringing the body into optimum health. Awareness is key to healing. So your awareness of your body allows you to dictate how you're going to be experiencing life. So go ahead and visualize pulling that energy into the body, into the central core. And now that you're inside the body, I want you to visualize you're going to start working with the energetic layers of their body, okay? So we're going to go to the root chakra, and you're going to visualize just swirling that green and gold energy, clearing that out, gently cleansing at the root of the spine. You're really going to feel the rush now, because when you're working on your spine, this is moving that Kundalini energy. It's moving that life force energy that is coming from the spine. And the spine is the one that stores all our information of the body into the brain, okay? So you're going to go up to the sacral now, just moving that cosmic and earth energy up to the sacral, going up to the solar, clearing it out. Clear out that spine, any attachments in the spine. Any of you feel that you have entities, attachments, if you have implants in your body, etheric or physical, this is a way for you to begin to move them, destroy them, dissolve them from your body. So focus on that. Put your intention on that, okay? It's all based on the level of your awareness of what's within you and without you. You're going to go up now to the solar plexus. Okay, we're now mid-spine. So go ahead and visualize moving that energy through that mid-spine, clearing out any attachments in the mid-spine. Inhale deeply, exhale. It's with our breath that we move energy. So as you inhale, you're pulling in that green and gold cosmic energy. With the exhale, you're releasing anything that you're clearing out. You're going to go up to the heart chakra. Clear it out, up your spine. Moving out any contractual agreements, programs, entities, attachments. Any kind of mind control programs, anyone that is interfering in your energetic space in any way, you're just going to visualize clearing all of that out, okay? Very good. You're going to go up to the throat chakra, clearing it out, clearing out. Going up to the third eye, clearing it out. Pulling in that green and gold energy in through the spine, into the pineal gland, where you're going to visualize creating yet another vortex. And it's going to begin to cleanse the entire neurological system in the body. So visualize that it's connecting up and clearing all of that out. Okay, very good. Very good. This is called running energy, my loves. This is one of the most powerful techniques to begin to work. You are in reading state. You are running energy. So now that you're here, we're going to begin clearing our energetic body. You're going to visualize flushing out of your layers of your body, the 7 layers, any kind of stagnant energy. Go ahead and begin. Clearing out layer 1. Clearing out layer 2. Just visualize almost as if you're flushing something out. You're flushing that system out. Layer 3. Breathing. Layer 4. Layer 5. Layer 6. Layer 7. Clearing it out. Inhale deeply, exhale. I want you to see now a room. This room is going to represent your karmic contracts. Go ahead and see that room. Some of you have been working on these earlier in the week when we talked about contractual agreements. So go ahead and visualize that room. It's going to be filled with your karmic contracts. Not just your karmic contracts, but all of your programs, all of the programs and the blockages and the trauma that we're dealing with in our life is inside of this room, written in books. Okay, so go ahead and visualize all of those contractual agreements, and you're going to take your crown chakra, you're going to shine it on top of it, and you're going to eliminate them all. Eliminate them out of that room completely. And what you're working here is you're completely working on the interconnections that you have on multiple planes. You're clearing out all of those contractual agreements. So clear it out until that room is empty. Visualize clearing out that empty room now. You're going to take the color of your crown chakra and you're going to fill it in that space. So visualize filling up that karma room with that color. You're going to go back to your energetic body now, and I want you to tap into any kind of heaviness that you feel in your body. Any of you are feeling emotionally stuck, physically feeling aches and pains, tap into those parts of your body. And you're going to just clear it out. I want you to visualize using this green and gold light to flush that out. Okay, any aches and pains in the body. At this point, you did like 3 levels of cleaning already. You cleaned your energetic body, your etheric body, and also your karmic contracts. So all of those are different layers of the information that's stagnant in your space. But this is going to be when you're training your intuition, you are able to see the blockages in your space. So I want you to trust your intuition and notice what you're seeing in your energetic body, and you're going to remove it out of your body. Okay, so go ahead and visualize moving whatever you feel is in your energetic space now out. Okay, and this is the kind of work that really completely begins to change your life experience. Okay, the karmic contracts and this work, moving these blockages, are what are going to cause a chain reaction in the way that you experience life moving forward. Okay, so pull those out. Pull them out of your space. Very good, my loves. Inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to fill our space with a healing color. So I want you to select the color for healing. I'm sure you've worked with this week with me. If you have been following along the other practices, go ahead and identify the color that represents healing for you. And you're going to fill your space with that color. Because we have shifted, we have moved these blockages out. It's important to refill this space with your intention of healing. So go ahead and fill that in. Okay, very good. And you're going to visualize it penetrating into the pores, the flesh, the muscles, the bones, down to the cellular level. Inhale deeply and exhale. Very good, very good. All right, so we're going to start with the root chakra. Open that root chakra back into a balanced state. Sacral chakra, open that chakra back into a balanced state. Solar plexus, open that chakra back into a balanced state. Heart chakra, closing it gently into a balanced state. Throat chakra, closing it gently into a balanced state. Third eye, closing it into a balanced state. Inhale deeply and exhale. Very good. Very good. You're going to take your crown chakra and you are welcome to begin to activate the higher levels of your body. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Go ahead and turn them on. Turn up those chakras. That's the most important. We want to be looking at the experience of our life from up here, and then merging it with the physical experience, okay? We don't want to be looking at experiences from the lower chakras. That's just the emotional body. So in order to keep clear and focused on allowing this spirit to move through this physical experience, we have to help it flush out all of these programs that happen at the root. Very good, my loves. So welcome back. Come back into the room. And I want to thank you so much for joining me on this meditation today. It's very, very important that we understand what we are doing here today, what we have done. So I am going to put this up on my blog, and I will also post it, the main points on this video when I upload it on my YouTube, okay? So please go ahead and check it out. If you ever feel out of balance when you're doing this energy work, don't forget that, you know, doing energy work has its causes and effects. So we have to become aware of what we're doing. Sometimes when we go to healers, we don't always hear that from healers, and then we're kind of blindsided. We don't understand why. We went back, one day we're feeling great, the next day we're not feeling so great. Why did that happen? We have to understand how energy dynamics work, okay? And also the laws of these energies. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Please keep your vibration high. I want to invite you guys to join me on Sunday. I'm going to be live on a radio. I'm going to post it, the radio show with all the details, with my good friend Eric and what's her name? I forgot her name. She has a certain name that she wants to go by. I'm going to put that in the link below so you guys can check it out. I can't remember. I only know her real name, but I don't want to say her real name. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me, and all my love. Please hang in there. Love you. Thank you so much. Anybody have questions? Let me just scroll really quickly to see if you guys have any questions about this practice today. Really happy to answer them. Hope you're doing it all. I'm doing great. Thank you so much, you guys. All my love, you guys. Thank you for being here. And namaste. Bye-bye.